being wired directly to the VS pump, as it should. But the problem with this wiring setup is that whenever the pump goes ahead and it shuts down, there's still power at the salt system, and that's staying powered on throughout the whole entire night or whenever the cycle finishes. So we gotta completely rewire this back to the main automation system, wiring it directly to the filter pump relay, which is that first one right there that I'm pointing at. And then we're gonna take the electrical that was coming from the salt system, and we're gonna move it over to the line side of the same filter pump relay. So that way we're powering and energizing the filter pump relay from the main circuit breaker box here, and then moving over the cabling from the salt system to here to finish powering our pump. Now we're going to have to run a new line electrical from the salt system back over to the automation system. So this is all complete. Hey Bruce, all finished up here. This is how it's all rewired. Got everything back the way it's supposed to be, nice and tidy. Power unit here. Power here. Now this is the big difference. You go to hit service mode. That now turns off. On. Off. So now each time that the pump schedule finishes its cycle, your salt system now will shut down, keeping it safe and secure. Okay, so I got all my connections here, all finished. Got the circuit breakers for the pool pump and the main automation control circuit breaker off. Everything else is auxiliary off of this system. So I took the wire, the cabling, and I looped it back up and around in the back one. This is feeding our filter pump relay. And then I took the cabling from the salt system and wired it back to the filter pump. As you can see on line 1 and 3, we have one is the power coming in and the other one is the power going to the VS pump, which it should be on the line side. So that's coming back down here. Got it all wired up properly. And then we went ahead and we added our cabling from our salt system back up over and into our load side of the filter pump relay. So let's go ahead and let's check it all out together. I'm going to turn on our circuit breaker for our panel and a circuit breaker for our pump. As you can see that we got power. Our pool pump just turned on. And again, the reason why we did this change was because the salt system was wired up to the line side of the pool pump. Originally, the circuit breaker was coming in, feeding the pool pump, and then they tiered off of that and then went up into the salt system. Which the problem with that is that every time the filter pump would reach its daily circulation time and it would shut off, the salt system would stay on. So everything here is working. We're going to go ahead and put it in service mode, and then the salt system turns off. And turn it back on, we get power to the unit. Off, on. Okay, so that's the way that your salt system should be connected with the electrical. It should not be on your line side. It should be on your load side. It should not stay on when the pool pump turns completely off. If this is like on your setup is, you need to get it replaced so that you can save your electronics of your pool salt system. Thank you so much for watching this video.